So I just watched last night's Big Brother episode, and it was a good one. I gave it a B on my serialized, and yeah, let's get into it. Like post nominations was pretty typical, just like Keanu not being happy and like things like that, and obviously like all, blah blah blah, nothing too crazy. Like yeah, just pretty typical and generic like conversations and thoughts. And then honestly, that one conversation with the Tupperware, like the Tupperware conversation with Vince, Ashley, and Morgan, that was really funny. Honestly, I was kind of dead at that. It was just so funny. Like, oh god, that was actually really entertaining to watch. And then obviously the veto happened. Getting into the competition, it was Tiny Veto, which is iconic. It's always a fun comp to watch. Definitely looks like a tough one, but it definitely looks fun too because it is an iconic comp. And everybody was getting hard for it, but in the end, Morgan ends up winning the veto, and Keanu is very upset with Vince, just because he's like, he doesn't want, he keeps saying that like, obviously he's basically playing like Morgan's game and things like that, and Keanu is so loyal to Vince, even though Rachel told him not to trust him. And then it ends up being Morgan's birthday. And then right after, they show videos from home, which were really cute. All of them were really sweet and just wholesome. Just a really sweet moment to watch for sure. And then Vince is very sad he didn't get to see Kelsey. Like he was feeling really upset. And then Keanu is campaigning for Ashley's vote, which honestly was a really good campaign. And like she actually believed him and everything. And then getting into the veto ceremony, Morgan has decided not to use the veto as expected. And then with the mastermind, Keanu and Ava have 1 hour to save themselves, which is crazy. Wild. Ashley is super torn on what to do. Because obviously she has a final two with Ava, but also she liked Keanu and respected and everything with Keanu's campaign. So it's really, she's very torn. Ava is confident they're voting out Keanu, so she's just gonna chill. But like, she should have campaigned a little bit, but it is what it is. And then Vince is very torn on what to do if the vote ties. And then getting into the eviction ceremony, the votes will be public, and then Morgan and Ashley end up evicting Keanu, and basically in the DR, like Keanu said that Ashley got like scared, things like that. But yeah, and then getting into the HOH comp, we didn't get to see the whole thing obviously, but all of the girls really want this HOH, and yeah. But yeah, other than that, solid episode, and I'm excited to talk about the next one.